Hey guys, it's Danish from Local Niche Marketing, and in this video, we are going to cover GoHighLevel forms and surveys and how we can use conditional logic for doing different actions inside of our forms and surveys. Before we jump into the real example, I want to make sure that we are clear on this concept of query keys. Now, these are really important because recently we had an experience with a client who actually changed the query keys and the automation. There were certain if else conditions were built on the existing query key. So we fixed it, but I just wanted to make sure that we know that once you are doing things through query keys, you have to update them inside the workflows as well. Um, and the better way is to use custom fields instead of query keys. And I will show you in this video how to do that as well. Now, a query key is a unique identifier assigned to fields inside the forms, surveys, and quizzes that allows us to pre-populate our map data using URL parameters. I've also attached a screenshot and we are going to see it um, live in this video. Now, in this video, we are going to explain the form elements, build a form, create custom fields, and set conditional logic for dynamic results. And also, we are going to build a short survey for um, understanding. Now, once you click on the sites, you're going to see this menu. On this menu, once you hover over to forms, you're going to see a builder that is going to build the form. Analyze is going to open up the analytics of overall forms, just like this one. And you can filter out by a particular form. For example, contact us, so it will give you total views. And if you click all, then this is going to give all of the form analytics. And last one is the submissions that you're going to see how many submissions were made on a particular form, what are the attributes of these submissions were, things like that. So we are going to create a form. Now, once you click on add a form, you can select from templates or build it from scratch. We are building it from scratch. So, so once you are building it from scratch, let's suppose we are doing it for a car detailing business, right? So this is a pretty decent form once you click build it from scratch. Now let's just see different elements on this screen right now. Now, if you click on the quick ads, you're going to see the different personal attributes that you can add for the contact, like full name, first name, date of birth, things like that. You can add a button. You can also collect payments through the forms by just including sell products, and then it is going to give you on the right hand side further customization of your product, just like selecting or collecting payments and things like that. But this is a really cool feature. And then this is the address, city, state. If you want to get all of these things from a lead or contact, you can add particular field in here, and um, then you can click save, and all the things will be saved here. Now, this is the text field that you want to add. Multi-line and text box list. So for example, if I want to get that details for car detailing business, so in our case, it will be, have you used and polish before. So this was the actual problem of when we were dealing with that client work, right? So they have changed. They first they created this field, and then based on this query key, they were getting responses or sending responses to the leads, right? But once they actually changed it to this particular field, then they forgot to do it inside the automation, and this was creating a lot of problems for them. So a better way is to create custom fields that I am going to cover in later in this video. Now, once you have, then there is single drop down, multi drop down, and checkboxes, radio selects. For ratings, you can add ratings here as well. Text for customized things. You can add text, HTML, CAPTCHA, source, terms and conditions like this. You can add score as well if you want to do any calculations based on the fields above. I have also created a video on this particular thing, how you can use scoring to build dynamic surveys. I'll attach the link in this video for that video as well. So there are then there is date picker signature. If you want to have signature of the lead, you can add this field here. Um, and so this was the overall elements that you can add in a form. And on the right hand side, if I click on the added element, then you are going to customize that field. For example, the first name label is first name. You can change the label, you can set alignments, um, or you can stick to the form default, right? Then there is the placeholder, which we can change it to like enter your first name, things like that. There is a short label that will be just below the field. In case of further more clarity, you want to give to the lead that what kind of information you are asking for, then you have to mention it. Um, and this is query key that is that is used to fetch any details if used with a question mark. And then this is the required and hidden fields. All the fields with asterisk are the required fields. And if you don't click on required, so the asterisk will is going to disappear, which means that um, this form can be submitted without this particular field entered. Now, there are other things that you need to know, just like um, styles and options, how you want a form to appear. Is it a two-column form that you are going to build, or a single line? So a single column one look pretty great. Um, then there are input boxes like oh, what happened? Um, yeah, so no, we were in the art detailing one. Okay, so we have not saved it, so that's why it's not appearing. Okay, so styles and options, right? So you can see here, you can choose different styles for the form. You can choose different themes for your forms that you don't have to build. And then there is the advanced settings like border width, how much width that you're going to give to your borders. And there are corner radiuses. Then there is border color that you want to give like this. Um, then the shadow, if you want to give shadow or not. Um, then there are the input field style, like you can do this. Um, you can see how it is affecting the appearance of the field. Then there is the padding of the input fields. There is 15 pixel on the left and 15 pixel on the right. You can change it to 0 and it will appear. It's like this. Top as well. So we are going to stick to 15 as well. Then there are labels, like the label colors are appearing in here. You can change that color from any color. You can see how it is changing the color of the labels. You can change the font style, and there is the short label that is appearing just below the field. You can change the color of that as well and change the font sizes as well. Placeholders are that you're seeing inside the field. You can change the color of that, change the fonts, and do the custom CSS if required. Now in styles, you can add background image to the form, also add a header image. This will appear just above the first field, and in miscellaneous, you can add agency branding if you want. So this was overall explanation of the things that you can customize inside your form. And then there are certain settings that you can see on this form that on submit how you want to proceed. Like if you want to show a message or you want to redirect to a particular URL or or you can confirm an order through it. Um, you can also enter a Facebook pixel ID if that particular form is going to be embedded on any other site. And then there is pixel events that you're going to fire on this form submission, right? And uh, there are sticky contacts. You can enable it or disable it, but the recommended way is obviously if the contact is submitting their application for the first time, it can have a lot of problems with the quality of leads because you know they are using their email, but that is not the correct email for their current use. So if you enable it, you are going to have a bad email. Use of GDPR compliant fonts. This is not for US or Canada. It's just for the Eurozone. And submissions, you can also see how many submissions have appeared for this particular form when you click on submissions. Now let's just create a custom field. Let's just do our detailing, right? And we are going to create custom field for car detailing business. And we are going to do a radio select. Have you done or what kind of car do you have, right? And we can put it inside additional information. So just for the sake of this video, we can we can add certain names. And then there is okay. So that field is created, and the way to get this field is by clicking on the additional information and inputting inside the form. Once you do that, so once you do that, you have to click save so that just like in this video, nothing gets messed up if you closed or if anything goes wrong, right? So we just want to add a condition logic on all three of these radio buttons, and we are going to show a field that if they have a Toyota Camry, they can get a discount, right? So let's just do that, right? We can do it um, discount 10%. And this will be also uh, additional field, and there is the placeholder, right? So this is and we can change it to, we can change the label to type, then to get discount of 10% if you have a Toyota Camry, right? So so once they click on Toyota Camry, uh, they are then going to see this field, and this is done through the conditional logic inside the form builder. If you click on this 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 thing here, and you can go and hide fields here, right? If and we can first we need to save it, and then we can see here what kind of things that we have, what kind of custom fields we have built, right? What kind of car do you have is equal to Toyota Camry, then you're going to show field that is type 10% to get the discount, right? So this is how you can set conditional logic on a particular answer. Now, if they click on Honda Accord, we can send them or redirect them to a particular link. Let's just do that, right? Redirect to a URL. Um, kind of car is equal to Honda Accord, and we can give them a link to go.com, right? Um, and we can also add an option, and if they click on no car, and then they will be disqualified. Disqualify a lead if what kind of car is equals to no car. Sorry, we don't offer this service. This is how you're going to disqualify a lead if they select uh, no car. And we can also display a custom message through custom logic, conditional logic, but this is how you're going to do things inside the form. Now, coming to the bottom part of the form, there is a button that you can also click and customize on the right hand side. You can select themes of the button. You can change the text of the button like submit or get a discount, things like that. You can change the font family, font sizes, um, alignment if you want your button to be left aligned, center, or right aligned. You can do this. Colors and backgrounds, you can change colors through this. You can add borders, padding, and shadow. Uh, if you click button and then settings, the customization thing will appear on the right hand side. So you can add things from the left here and then customize things from your right. So, and once you click save, then you click preview, and this is going to give you how your form will look like inside the website or funnel, right? And then coming to the integrate part, then you can also integrate this form if you're not using um, GoHighLevel as a website tool, right? So you can actually embed, click on embed code, copy embed code, and paste the copied code inside your website builder, WordPress or Wix or anything which have the code blocks in it. And then you can also share this form link, and also um, you can also share this form via email. And one thing I forgot to mention is the recent update that I see here is that once you click on this bell icon, you can then enable the email notification and send the um, send the email to like you can send uh, a lead direct email from here, and also you can um, add autoresponder, like how you want to respond to a particular um, contact's email. So this is overall explanation of the form and how you can customize the form inside Go High Level. Now coming to the next part is surveys, right? So if you click on survey and then builder, it will give you the survey. We are going to create a survey as well. It's similar to forms, but just for the video's sake, we are going to um, create a survey about feedback of our service, right? So, um, and a survey uh, is a little different in terms of logic building, and I'm going to show it right now. So we need to add a text here, right? Create our service, and then we can give them the radio selects, right? Field name is feedback, right? Additional information, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So this, and then we can give them the feedback here, right? If they click on 5, which means that is great. If they click 1, then we can create that is also appearing here, right? So we can click jump to here, right? If a certain field is selected, or a particular slide is, for example, slide one, um, then do a specific action here, or jump to a specific slide from here, right? Um, and same goes for redirect URLs. If a particular feedback field is equal to 5, then you can send them to any link that you want, right? And same goes for disqualification. You can add disqualification, show or hide field. And you can also use other things like and feedback is equal to 4. You can show fields or hide fields according to the need of your business. So I really hope that you guys like this video. And if you need help with Go High Level workflows, forms, websites, funnels, Google Ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, you can contact us anytime. Everything will be mentioned in the description of this video. Thank you. Until next time.